We are live. Fuck up. We're here with Double I, Yam, and Tico. Take it away, Yam. I forgot to actually put the actual title in there. Damn. Go ahead. What's the title?
Oh, I just spilled my drink everywhere in my car. Sorry.
That's the title.
The title, yeah, the title is not
Skeet,
whiskey
skeet,
tonic.
skeet, my drink everywhere.
My drink is everywhere. All right, hold on.
It's drunk.
Virus could, virus could lower. No, put your drink. Virus could lower already low U.S. birth rates.
Mm.
How's it going to lure something that's not even non-existent any damn way?
That's interesting, Tia. We'll find out. From VOA Learning English, this is the Health and Lifestyle Report. The number of births in the United States continued to fall last year. This led to the fewest U.S. newborns in 35 years, the Associated Press notes. The number of newborns has been falling for more than 10 years, and some experts say the coronavirus pandemic and its effects on the economy will result in even fewer births. This unpredictable environment and concerns about the future are going to make women think twice before having children, said Denise Jameson. She is a doctor and head of the Department of Gynecology and Obstetrics at Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, look at that. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported the latest birth numbers on May 20th. The report is based on a study of more than 99% of birth records from 2019. The findings are considered preliminary. The CDC found that number of births fell to about 3.7 million last year. This is about 1% less than the number in 2018. Birth rates continue to fall for teenagers and women in their 20s. However, for women in their early 30s, the report noted an increase in births. Experts say there are many reasons for falling birth rates. Among them are changing ideas about motherhood and family planning. Many women and couples now delay having children. Also, once they decide to start a family, they have fewer children. Experts also say there are good reasons to think a weak economy will result in even lower birth rates. Aside from a 1 year increase in 2014, the birth rates have been falling every year since 2007. That year is a recession hit the United States. Yeah, well, we all know about that. The drop in births continued after the economy recovered. George Santelli, professor of population and family health at Columbia University, says there are many reasons why economic conditions affect birth rates. Many jobs are low paying and unpredictable. When you combine those kinds of jobs with Karens coming in and filming you while you're and the high cost of housing and other living expenses, people think carefully before having children. Brandy Hamilton was the lead author of the CDC. The effect of the pandemic, Hamilton said, will not become clear in hospital maternity wards until late this year or early next year. Well, that's obviously because certain people are knocked up right now, and they will not
Yeah.
be knocked up after they have their, third or fourth and final child. Okay, continuing on though. Santelli notes it is possible births will increase among some groups. Getting access to birth control and operations for ending pregnancies has become more difficult, he said. I don't know why he said that, because the Planned Parenthood is still open on my block. That's all I'm saying. He added that couples stuck at home together may have more time for sex. However, other experts say it is more likely that birth rates will fall. Then this guy, Hans-Peter Kohler, a fertility researcher at the University of Pennsylvania. He said that the idea that there will be a lot of corona babies is widely perceived as a myth. Kohler said that the debate most experts are having is not about whether there will be a decrease in births, but whether it will be lasting. And that's a high health and lifestyle report. I'm Anna Mateo, but I'm not Anna Mateo. I'm Yam.
Okay. Random. Anna Mateo.
And yeah, and then it's I guess there's words and so like it's funny because this learning English health and lifestyle thing they have a whole subsection which is like a quiz, and then they have like the words. So they define the words like pandemic, obstetrics, gynecology. Teenager adjective means
Well, I
between
can tell you,
13
I
and
can tell
19
you
years
why. I
old.
can tell you why there's not going to be an uptick in births, because women can use this as coronavirus as an excuse not to have sex, basically. So now they got headaches, they got them
I don't want you to
tired,
spray
they
the
got all this
virus
shit,
into my
and
vagina.
now they got coronavirus now, basically. Because this is how it's going to be different. Because like, remember when the last recession hit?
She's like, "Oh, can you give me a feet rub?" It's like, "Oh, you
Well,
want me
no,
to give you a foot rub, but you don't have sex because of the
yeah, I know,
coronavirus
right?
by
Yeah,
touching your feet."
you want benefits. You want benefits, but yeah, no, let's go away, basically. But the sad part about that is,
House wait.
the if you notice the last recession we had, there was an uptick in births. That's why, because it was a recession. Everybody had to spend time with each other, and there was no threat of your life or any health thing for the most part, which is totally bullshit when it comes to
But
coronavirus.
TikTok didn't exist in 2007 though.
Yeah, TikTok also didn't exist, so bitches can get extra. So, well, I think it did. It just wasn't big. It wasn't big in America. Basically, it was big in China, but it wasn't big in America. But
Right.
at the same time, like the reason why births did an uptick for the recession is because people are spending time together, so therefore they're going to more likely have more children. This is not a recession. This is basically people in a pandemic, so people are less likely to have sex or have more excuses not to have sex. That's typically why that's going to happen. Because women now have why I'm scared of getting coronavirus. So all this other shit that you were doing is perfectly fine, but you're scared of getting the
Yeah.
coronavirus from sex,
They
though.
can't. They can't
You
have
wanted me to
sex
eat your
parties
pussy
and
earlier
and
today,
have.
but
Yeah.
when it comes to sex, you're scared of coronavirus, right?
They
So that
can't have
makes
all
sense,
these crazy parties where they learn all the different kinds of lubrications and stuff that's out there if they have to
right?
take care of some kids. Go ahead, speak on it, Double I. Just kidding. Please do not speak
You
on it,
know, the
Double
best lube
Oh God,
is
really?
just coconut oil. Straight up.
I. Straight up.
Coconut. Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
Gift from the gods.
Coconut oil. That's all you need. Number 3 on the list.
Ambrosia. They didn't call it ambrosia for nothing.
It's not ambrosia.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
But I mean, that being said, what do you guys think about like the virus? Any other thoughts on the virus causing a low birth rate? Nothing. Nothing. And by the way, I learned how to be savage from you, Double I. So that's why I'm such a guy. That's why I'm such a savage.
No, he didn't.
Like, what else is she gonna complain about now? She can't complain about. She can't complain about freaking getting Me Too'd at work because she's been furloughed. She can't complain about getting, having to take care of kids because she's having none. So, like, what's left?
Nothing. She
Her
has
car
nothing
got
really.
stolen,
Yeah,
but she
she'll
can't
say
complain about her car getting stolen because the cops don't even care. So, like, who's gonna listen to Karen now?
nobody's gonna listen to Karen. Nobody wants to listen to Karen anymore. Karen and we're at our welcome for the most part, unless you're a white knight. Nobody's listening to Karen.
Fuck
It's funny
Karen.
that it's funny that Knight and Karen both start with a K.
I know, right?
That's
Knight and
just
Karen starts
crazy,
with a
but that's
K.
it's a coincidence. Crazy coincidence.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know. It's just this. It's just the bullshit that's going on in the fuckery, basically. Because basically, what COVID virus does is basically give women an excuse. Remember that one article we read about the one woman that didn't want to have sex with her husband because she's worried about contracting coronavirus, safe sex, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
And yeah, and it's like it seems like the only people that are having babies are people who are in polygamous relationships for some reason, and people who are in the monogamous relationships. They're coming up with enough excuses to not have kids. It's very
Shit.
strange.
Wish the cartel princess would come up with an excuse not to have another child.
And then teenagers and women, like teenagers and women in their 20s, they don't have babies, but then people in their early 40s have more now. It's like, what? This is very unnatural.
The sad part about that is a lot of the people in their 40s that have these babies end up having babies with a lot of different problems too, and that's the sad part
Unless they're
about that.
Jamaican.
And unless they're Jamaican, which is very rare, and I mean, is a very common thing in Jamaican culture. Because I know women who literally had babies when they're like in their 40s and 50s, and they're perfectly fine. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I hate those women. Well, I don't hate them. I just look at them like they're crazy. Like, why? You're not going to be able to play catch with that baby when they get older. You're going to be able to do shit. You're barely going to be able to chase the damn baby because you're going to be old and need a hip. Like, but yeah, we'll run with this. Anyways. But yeah, typically that's basically, I don't know. That's women in a nutshell for the most part. So like they'll come up now, they got new excuses not to have sex because of coronavirus or shit. Unless it's somebody sexy to them, then they'll break all of the social norms to go have sex. Basically, this is why Great Britain has a rule against sneaking out if they don't live in your apartment. Basically, sneaking out and having sex in somebody's house. Basically, this is why you get arrested or fined now in Great Britain because people were doing that shit. So it's perfectly fine that you don't want to have sex with your partner, but it's perfectly fine that you want to sneak out and have sex with your partner on the side.
Your side piece.
Basically, you want to break all the stipulations for coronavirus stipulations and lockdown stipulations to have sex on the side, but you can't have sex with your own partner.
Yeah, and it's like the sexperts. We have like sexual experts. It's funny because my grandma told me once, she's like, nothing really too complicated about it. It's like one thing goes into another thing.
Yeah,
that's basically all you.
Yeah, that's your grandma being honest. Basically, that's the year that's the age that she grew up in. Basically, you basically had children for procreation for the most part to pretty much progress the family. Nowadays, you got to do extra crazy shit. Basically now, like you gotta
or
you
else
gotta
you're not freaky enough of a man for me.
yeah
I need
you gotta pretty much mind fuck her, and you gotta and you gotta caress her, and then you gotta mind fuck her some more, and then she wants to go. Yeah, nowadays it's like it's more complicated than it needs to be. It's like, look, we're trying to have a child. Fuck all this fancy shit. That's typically how I look at it.
Actor, you got to play comedian, you got to play DJ, you got to VJ, you got to find the right videos on YouTube. It's a mixture of different things. You got to make sure all the desserts are available, snacks,
You can't forget your tap shoes. Your tap
shoes. You got to break all the damn rose petals.
Like song and dance, man. Song and dance.
Well, that's how the
they got to carry her fat ass to the bed.
You got to carry your ass to the bed. Yeah, exactly. That's why you got to be careful because if you date a fat chick,
and you better not stumble.
Yeah, right.
It's rough out here.
Or you're gonna be weak.
That's why she's a big bitch and you can pick her up. That's why you chokeslam her on the bed. You might need a new bed in the morning, but she'll be turned on that you chokeslammed her ass on the bed.
Tiger Superflex.
Basically.
You'd be pulling out Naruto and WWE moves.
Right. Tiger uppercut. Tiger uppercut.
YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, you get.
Well, it's like a thing. It's like a candle.
And Yam got quiet. That's a thing. That's the thing. I mean, yeah. Yam, you there? Yam, you there? Yam is MIA right now. So he comes in with another one. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's kind of like a candle burning at both ends, because you have like when you have the virus, you have all this like social distancing making people reproduce less, and then you have women's like crazy sex preferences making it harder for them to find the people out of the selectable pool, and then the jobs that people work are just boring. Like they're not sexually appealing at all in the slightest. I mean,
Well, to
You can
women, it's
find
sexually
something.
appealing. If you found a boss, if you can feel your boss fantasy or something like that, or if you can feel your,
Yeah,
banging at work on a desk fantasy.
data entry is like almost paradoxically and like ironically a turn, like, because it's like so monotonous that a sexual experience in it would be enthralling. It would be exhilarating for her.
Well, the sad
And
part
like,
about that,
or like
if
she's
she actually
working
had
at a
sex during a data
hospitality job
entry
and she's
job, she
like,
would actually be turned on by
it
that,
feels up
sadly.
a dude.
But a man wouldn't find that sexually
That's
appealing, where a woman will.
100%
She can find some way to find it sexually appealing, especially if her coworker is sexy.
See, I find it legally appealing because that's a fucking case waiting to happen. I'm like,
Yeah,
the
literally.
offices of Yam.
The offices
I'm
of
trying to
Yam,
imagine
Tico, and
both
Double I
sides of this.
Associates.
So yeah, it's like, how
We're
many
here for a
did
Me
you
Too
get?
case. See, not
Oh,
coming.
really? You guys made out in the elevator now. Oh, really? Oh, he bent you over the printer now. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Right?
Oh, really? Oh, you guys were you heard some locker room talk. We're gonna have to deal with this.
Basically, yeah.
I bust out the Black's Law like dictionary, basically.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what
yeah.
happens. The offices of
Yeah.
Yam, Tico, and I. Yam, Tico, and I. Law offices.
We be on that the bus stop. We be on the bus stop. The
Right. Right.
Our three mug shots posted up, like, you don't want to mess, like to take it from people who have experienced, been there before. It's like, oh shit, these guys know what they're talking about.
Right.
You hit these niggas up.
Right. Call Yam, Tico, and I.
That'd be so funny.
Bitch trying to sue you, call Yam, Tico, and I. You're in a car accident, call Yam, Tico, and I. You're losing your house, call Yam, Tico, and I. You're getting a divorce, call Yam, Tico, and I.
Yeah. It's like your husband wants to break up with you.
What's the number? Just give me the goddamn number.
Right?
Like, did you or a loved one have a main woman that they were seeing that decided to wear masks during sex? Call the offices of
Tico and I.
Get your free consultation. Warning: consultations are not free. They cost at least a bowl for Double I. And
damn, you selling me out cheap. 3 bowls for me, man. Triple it.
Oh shit. But yeah, he said, warning, consultations aren't cheap. That's why.
Warning, it is not
Consultations
free.
aren't free. For real.
Get your free consultation today.
Oh my goodness gracious. Sick individual.
Oh goodness. Yeah. All right. We call this one good. I just wait.
Yeah, definitely done.
All right. Wrap it around. Coronavirus birth rate jokes. 3, 2, 1, go. She was 19. Wait.
Oh god. You already fucked up. Time to end this stream. Bye niggas, bye.
Oh boy.
Get you on the next episode.
If we had Trisha, he'd be able to do it. He would think of something.
Yeah, I know, right? He would definitely be able to do that. We got to get him on next time.
Oh, that live stream's gonna be so bomb on Tuesday.
It's Monday.
Oh yeah, Monday. Oh, it's even earlier. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's Monday because True Sherm want to get this out the way basically to figure out what the fuck's going on. So he said Monday at noon.
Everybody's wondering what's going on. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently Mr. Forma is going to pretty much make it happen. So
For sure.
So by the time this comes out, this will probably be out way after that live stream. So this is going to be interesting. But y'all have a good one. Be blessed. We out. Bye, niggas. Bye.
Dice.